Back to the room. We've got microphone number 4. Okay.
Thank you, Chairman. I have a question from Michael Sanderson from the Hunter Valley.
Hello again. Mindful of the time, so I've just got some quick fire stuff, no preamble. So it relates to human rights.
This feels like a test.
Oh, it's a test.
All right, let's have your quick fire questions.
I hope the test is in the question.
All right.
The Senate inquiry into regional bank closures, it was revealed that the ANZ had been taken to the Human Rights Commission over its use of power of attorney documents as a workaround when elderly customers can't navigate the bank's call centre system or access a branch, but are fully able to make banking decisions otherwise. One of the conditions of the settlement was that a conversation be had at board level about the treatment of elderly customers. Has this occurred? If it has, what was the outcome? If it hasn't happened yet, when will it be addressed?
Thank you for the question. Yes, we've actually had a couple of sessions on what we call vulnerable customers and wanting to understand how well equipped is the bank for dealing with people who are in situations where, you know, they could be under pressure. It may be age, but it may also be other situations such as domestic violence and other things. So the board's been through that. We've seen some new practices put in place, and we're also continuing to stay focused on it and ask for the team to come back to us on a regular basis.
Okay, thanks for that. Next one relates to ANZ Plus. Mr. Elliott, you're on the record of saying that ANZ Plus is a new bank separate to the physical branch network. You've also said its purpose is to reduce operating costs and that savings will increase as more people sign up. This app is being aggressively pushed on customers, and those who sign up are being offered higher interest rates than those who use face-to-face or online banking. Given that you now have a greater understanding of the barriers to adopting technology and the numbers involved, is there a variance in interest rate discrimination against those who are unable, can't afford, or are simply unwilling to change to this banking app? Is the ANZ's plan to eventually replace branch network with ANZ Plus?
No, that's not the plan. Our plan is to respond to customers' needs as they change. And what we're finding is that there's an increasing part of the population who don't want to go to a branch. They want to be able to deal and do whatever they can as much as possible for themselves on their phone. And so we've gone out and invested in a service to meet that need. And the good news is it's going really well. Unsurprisingly, you would expect that different services have different prices. No different than some of you may have flown here today full service, some may have come on a low-cost airline. That's just the way things are. What we're doing is we're saying that the ANZ Plus platform, because it's built on really contemporary technology and it's just fundamentally lower cost to run, we can share some of that benefit with our customers by being able to pay them a slightly higher rate. And so, you know, we've just got to continue to respond to the various needs, but we're not on a mission to replace the branches with ANZ Plus. We're on a mission to make sure that we have the services that people want and need.
Thanks for that. Seeing I've been frugal, can I slip another one in?
Yeah, good.
Sure, go for it.
And it's probably relative to the last comment, a bit of tongue-in-cheek here. There's a rumour going around that the ANZ can't decide whether to employ border collies or blue heelers in their branches in order to herd their customers seeking face-to-face services at branches over to ATMs. It's generated by a news item. I can refer to it if you want. It has been revealed to the Senate committee investigating branch closures that ATM transactions are not recorded as a branch visit. Does ANZ Bank record all visits to the branch, including non-transactional visits? If not, why not? If so, where can one find a comprehensive list of these interactions?
Yes, we do. We do record the visits to branches because we want to make sure that we know what our customers are doing. And so if people get using the branches more, we know we've got to put on more staff. If they're not using it, we know we need to change. We do that. It's not something we're going to publicly disclose. I certainly don't want our competitors knowing what's happening in our branches, but obviously we use it. And the team have pretty sophisticated tools that they look at to really understand what's changing in terms of usage, traffic, etc. The ATM thing, look, we have a concierge service, and what we're saying is some people just want to get some money out. And we're saying, hey, just be aware, there's probably an easier way to do it with the ATM than rather than wait in line at a teller. And we have people online to show people how to use those tools. That's all we're doing there. And no, we don't count the ATMs as a branch visit. You can understand that because not all the ATMs, it comes down, I don't know the local branch you might use. Some of the ATMs are in the branch, some are just outside the branch, some are around the corner. But we know how many people are using ATMs and we know how many people are walking through the doors into an official ANZ branch, and we know what they do when they get there.
Do you record things like people come in to get an account balance or
Yes.
to open an account?
Absolutely.
Where is that data available? Is that readily
No, that's
available?
competitively sensitive. I'm not going to. That's available for Miley and her team, and they have a whole group of people who analyse that to understand what's changing in terms of people's behaviours, because that's how we then are able to respond, to know whether we need to put on different services, more services, change the hours we're open, whatever it might be. But that's competitively sensitive.
I'm going to keep us moving because I want to make sure everyone gets a chance to ask a question.
Yep.
I think I've just given you 3 there. Is there
Yeah, no, that's cool. I'm happy with that. And
Okay.
thank you for your
Thank you.
okay.